Welcome back, guys. I've been away for a while working, but I have been enjoying the car. Again, this is a 991 GTS. It's an amazing vehicle. You've heard me say this before. It's a great all-around car. It's fun to drive, very fast, very comfortable. It could be used easily as a daily driver. It's so comfortable, but yet it's fast. So out on the twisty roads, which is what I prefer, you know, the tighter, the curvier the roads, the better. It's amazing. It just turns in and bites, and you can trust it. You know the grip levels are so high. I will say that Porsches are not known for torque, and that's probably going to change with the new turbocharged engines across the line of the new 911s that are coming out. But I have the naturally aspirated GTS, and although I can't complain about the torque, you really do rev it up. Get it above 4,000 RPM to really get that shove in the back. But having said that, getting this naturally aspirated engine above 4,000 RPM up to 7,000, it's amazing sound. It's so exhilarating. I'm glad I bought this generation of 991. It's going to be one of the last of the naturally aspirated engines, and yes, I know it won't be as powerful or have as much torque as the new ones coming out. I think the new Carrera S has 425 horsepower plus more torque. This has 430 horsepower, not as much torque. So yeah, the new 911s are going to, the new turbocharged engines in the Carrera S are going to be great, I'm sure, but I'm really happy with what I have. I'm set. Of course, the GT3 and the GT3 RS will continue on as naturally aspirated engines, with naturally aspirated engines. And those are hardcore, track-focused cars compared to my GTS. The GTS has some of the qualities of the GT3, but not as far. It's got a lower suspension, tightened suspension, but not as lowered and not as tight as the GT3. And of course, it's not as light as the GT3, but the GTS has other benefits that make it more usable for how I drive. I'm not a track-focused driver. I do use my car for long trips and other things in addition to having fun on back mountain passes. So I find the GTS more of a usable car for how I like to drive. But as it relates to naturally aspirated engines, that's where again the GTS has some of the qualities of the GT3. It's got that singing engine that loves to rev. The power delivery is really linear. A linear flow of power that just builds as the revs increases. And that's an enjoyable thing to experience. I'm not sure what the new Carrera S turbo will be like in that regard. I'm sure it'll have more low-end torque and you'll feel that grunt, but there's something nice and progressive about that engine winding up, a naturally aspirated engine winding up towards its power peak in the rev band that's intoxicating. So with the engine upgrade and the sharper suspension in the GTS is a beautiful compromise between the track-focused GT cars, GT3 cars, and the Carrera S. So it slots right in the middle, and you have the best of both worlds. So even though my 2015 GTS won't make as much low-end torque as the new turbo models, I'm still satisfied with what I have because of the throttle response. It's naturally aspirated, so it just sings and loves to rev. And as a fun weekend car, that's what I want. It gives you that exhilaration of a sports car, and that's what I enjoy. Well, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like if you did, and subscribe to my channel, and also check out the other videos in the description below. Till next time, peace.